So Israel's Prime Minister has again rejected growing calls for a ceasefire and says that the Israeli army will remain inside the Strip when the fighting has stopped. Listen to this.
As far as the day after goes, that day will only arrive after destroying Hamas. Gaza will be demilitarized. There will no longer be a threat from Gaza on Israel. And to ensure there won't be such a threat as long as necessary, the Israeli military will maintain control of Gaza to prevent terror from inside it.
Sara Khairat joins us from occupied East Jerusalem. Sara, Israel's Prime Minister talking about what he sees as a post-war Gaza. What more has he been saying?
Good morning, Cyril. Well, he talked about, as you heard there, having Gaza as a demilitarized zone. He said that currently they've managed to take control of Hamas's stronghold, which is the north of Gaza. But he also said that they don't plan to occupy Gaza. Of course, it had previously occupied Gaza and then pulled out its troops and the illegal Israeli settlements in 2005. So he says they don't have a plan to do the same. He also said that they would be there for a very long time, even when they get rid of Hamas. That's their plan. That's their main goal, and it has been since day one. And then they will be there for a very long time in control, they said, of the security situation there until they can look at the next step. They didn't detail what that next step is, but he did say that the possibility of the Palestinian Authority re-governing Gaza, he wasn't in favor of that, and that's not an option for them. That's despite the international community, especially the US, pushing for the possible return of the Palestinian Authority taking control of that situation once Hamas has been, in the words of the Israelis, eliminated. In this statement that we've been seeing, the kind of tone that we're seeing is very different. It's very defiant towards what the international community is saying, and all of those diplomatic conversations that are happening in the background. Really, effectively, what he's saying is that that's their goal, and regardless of what the international community says, they're still going to go ahead with it. When they talk about taking control of security, like I said, it's not clear, but we already know that Israel was under a 17-year blockade before any of this, which meant that it was Gazans could not leave, they could not enter unless they were given permits by Israel. Those borders are controlled by Israel as well, including those crossings. So really, effectively, even though they're saying it's not an occupation, for many Palestinians, they're viewing it as a potential occupation of Gaza.
Sara Khairat reporting from occupied East Jerusalem. Thank you very much, Sara.